Ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another react. This time here we're going to the king himself, Elvis Presley, with a song called In the Ghetto. Now this is a bit of a sad song. It denotes about the cycle of poverty and violence, the correlation of the two, how desperate times people do desperate measures. And it's an unfortunate reality in society where the cost of living and the poverty level are so far out of whack that so many people are struggling to, basically support themselves. But before we get into the video, I want to thank our sponsor, Firmu Optical, for coming on board, becoming an affiliate partner with us, and offering us a great deal on prescription eyewear. They have blue blockers for screen protection, driving glasses, reading glasses, regular prescription glasses, or prescription sunglasses like I have to wear. Along with their deal, they've given us a promotion code to help you save 50% off your frames. So if you know of anybody, or if you need them yourself, new eyewear, please give Firmu a look. There's a big chance that you could save big money going with Firmu. Now, Elvis Presley was just an incredible artist in the 50s, 60s, 70s era. There was a lot of speculation whether or not he was the king of rock and roll. There's people that love him and consider him the king of rock and roll, and there's people that don't like his stuff and don't think that. But that's the whole series of debate. But like it or not, he put out a lot of really, really popular music, a lot of really, really heartfelt songs and covers of songs, and this was no exception. So without any further ado, let's hear Elvis Presley with In the Ghetto.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing she don't need, is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Your child needs a helping. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way?
And he's got a point there. A lot of people just, turn their heads and look the other way. This is a serious problem that really needs to be addressed. People are starving. People are hungry. People are, without shelter in the cold, bitter winters in the Northern Hemisphere. And in the Southern Hemisphere as well, but in the Northern Hemisphere where this song is depicted, in Chicago, where it's just one of those, it's a harsher reality when you're freezing and starving at the same time. Desperate measures, people do desperate things. And this song depicts some of the desperate things. Like he says, he's going to grow to be an angry young man someday. And that's foreshadowing to the next verses.
Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries.
And, there's the desperation of the times, like, how do we stop this from continuing? We need to stop this cycle of poverty and violence and see if we can break the correlation and bring down the violence by helping people that are in impoverished conditions.
As the crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
Alrighty, final thoughts. It's unfortunate that this scenario has been going on for so long and will continue to go on and on and on and on until we find ways to help break the cycle of poverty and break the cycle of violence and the correlation between the two. It almost seems like they go kind of hand in hand. When a person is at their most desperate for food, shelter, warmth, companionship, they do the most desperate things, and a lot of times not the most legal. And so let's have a conversation in the comment section below. Have you heard this song before? What do you think of this song? What do you think of Elvis Presley? Personally, I think this somber tone for a somber song really paired well to really touch the emotions that needed to be touched in order to actually see and understand what really is going on in the world today and has been going on for decades, because this song was done in 1969 and here we are in 2025 and it's still going on. So let's have a conversation in the comment section below about the song, what it means to you, and just positive energy to find different ways to help these people, to keep them from referring to illegal actions in order to better their situations. A link to the video will be in the description box so that you can go and enjoy it uninterrupted at your own leisure, and I encourage you to do so. Share it amongst your friends and family. See if we can get some thought and some caring towards these people, possibly, hopefully, by the government. And let's try and help end this cycle. Along with the video in the description box will be the Firmu Optical affiliate link, so that you can save money and help people save money on their prescription eyewear needs. The promotion code will be in there so that you can save 50% off your frames upon checkout. So until we get to the next one, folks, I wish you all peace, love, and happiness. Bye.